Every other frequency in the world started to pick up a strange signal coming out of nowhere. It was forcing its way into military and civil radio networks of various countries of the world. For its characteristic knocking sound, it was called the Russian woodpecker. The Soviet Union refused to acknowledge the existence of the signal's origin, as requested by the governments of the USA, Canada, and the UK. There were 3 known Duga stations in the Soviet Union that were located in Chernobyl, Komsomolsk-on-Amur, and Nikolaev. During the Cold War, the USSR expected the US to launch a nuclear attack. It was believed that all those radars had been constructed to detect missiles sent from the other side of the planet. Besides that, there were rumors concerning the Duga usage as a non-conventional weapon that could cause irreversible changes in the human psyche. And those rumors were just the tip of the iceberg. History fails to mention a government organization called Enlightenment that had built a huge secret research complex with another super radar in the Kiev region. Even the majority of Enlightenment employees were never aware of the real activities and studies that were performed within the walls of the organization. Multiple mysterious events that took place in that area were never explained, neither by the media nor by scientists. By the end of the 80s, all these radars stopped their activity. All those objects were abandoned. All the documents about the organization were destroyed, and the Duga project was forgotten. 30 years later, military troops launching its activities are spotted on the premises of the abandoned Enlightenment complex. Does it mean that the Duga project is about to relaunch?
Over here!
What took you so long? Never mind. I brought you the spare part you've asked for. Here, take it. I'll be here till the end of my work shift if you need anything. I hope the weather won't get any worse. See you later, pal.
I see. There's not enough voltage. Anatoly, let me help you power this thing up. 1 cup of warm tea and we will get to it. Anatoly, do you have a cup somewhere around here? A teacup, anywhere? Ah, tastes good. Warm. Anatoly, everyone knows that you are one of the best scientists of Enlightenment. All these things you design and invent serve well the Soviet enterprise. You're a hard worker and a good friend, and I trust you as a friend. All this work we do for Enlightenment, it concerns me. They hire more people for the Enterprise, and a few of those who spent years working here simply disappeared. Last week, I had a shift at the Rostock station, where our friend Victor works. And look what I found. It has blood on it. It's Victor's watch. I didn't hear anything about any kind of incidents at Rostock. Have you? We need to know what happened to him. Look, we have to be careful. There is something wrong within the walls of Enlightenment. Let's keep an eye out for now, and get back to work. Let's redistribute the power from the computer outlet to the board. And Tolan, grab the cable, connect it to the computer socket. Side should go to the board socket, but do not insert it yet. Thumbs up when you are ready. Let's do this on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
UVB 76-180-08 Roma 742-79914 Boris Ya Roman Olga Mikhail Anna Larissa Obstacle Gathering Enlightenment. I'm glad that you turned to my ghost station. If you are hearing this signal, it means that you've reached Cascade. It looks like a reservoir with a spillway system. It's possible I'm not alive at the moment, but I am the only one who can help you. My name is Anatoly Skladovsky. I served as an engineer at the Enlightenment Research Center. You might have noticed my project right behind that canyon. It's called DUGA, the Over-the-Horizon so-called radar. I was in charge of the PR-03E experiment. My group was working on the brightest of inventions. We were conducting radiobiological experiments to ensure the future of agriculture, cure fatal diseases, and solve the environmental issues. No one in the world has ever seen such powerful technologies we were using in our experiments. I was both inspired and scared of such power. Then, one day, my fears turned into reality. This peaceful research turned into the military's technology development. They forced me to create a weapon, an uncontrolled weapon. I continued working under the threat of a gun, realizing that my work endangers humanity. I had to take control of the situation. That's why I gathered the people I could trust and started the disclosure campaign. We called ourselves PROZE. Each day we made attempts to sabotage the project and reveal the awful truth, so that Enlightenment would be forced to shut down the facilities and prevent the forthcoming disasters. We had to work secretly to protect ourselves and our families. It was a war between a few men and the Soviet system. Over the years, we've managed to collect a lot of secret data and samples, revealing the true intent and research around DUGA. that could endanger not only Enlightenment, but the whole Soviet imperial wheel. We were so close to revealing the conspiracy. Most of the PROZE members were caught, imprisoned, or murdered. I'm afraid they will soon uncover me too. I'm leaving the guidelines and instructions in case I fail, and the PR-03E experiment will be executed. You must investigate the area to find our shelter, and get the dug-up blueprints to make your way to the Over the Horizon radar.